It's getting really bad for Erika Kirk. I mean, really bad. It's also getting kind of bad for TPUSA as well, because they keep on defending these lies as if we're not all fed up with it. But Candace Owens just came out and revealed that she has hidden footage of the day that Erika Kirk was, you know, you remember the... I just want to go find. She has a source that gave her a new video basically showing the opposite side of what we saw.
Switching gears, however, to the main topic of today. Last week, we put out a bounty. I was not playing around. I said $10,000. $10,000 for more information. Regarding what? Well, we were interested in that video of Erika Kirk departing the White House Correspondents' Dinner. A dinner in which we, the general public, for some odd reason, we got into trouble for it, right? I don't know why we got grounded, but we got grounded immediately. They were coming out. The messaging was that it was our fault that this happened to Erika. Like suddenly we got to watch Erika. We didn't do anything.
Right.
We were at home. Most of us were eating dinner with our family. Suddenly we learn via the internet that Erika is in Washington, D.C. at a press dinner. Before she gets there, she's taking bridal shots or something. That part was weird. No, nobody's talking about that enough. That was weird. Here's Erika before the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
She carries light behind her eyes, even when the dark.
And rational people were wondering, hey, Erika.
That shit was weird as hell. Let's be honest, that was weird. Why the hell are you taking wedding photos right before the correspondence dinner? And then you got that soft ass music playing in the background with it. This shit is weird. I'm not gonna lie. Her reaction just says it all.
Why are you inside of the sheer curtains? That's a pretty classic bridal shot. What are you doing there? What's happening? We knew that we were probably off to a bad start. Next thing we know, we're being told that there were shots fired, and then there's another video of Erika that comes out and it's going viral, and she says that she wants to go home. Here it is.
I just want to go find
So we said instantly, yay. Okay, good idea. Not to boast, but that's actually kind of been our idea, right? That's our idea. Erika, go home was the general public's idea for a very long time. And we were being told that that was not acceptable, but we were happy to let her take credit for the idea and just get home. Next thing we know, not only does she steal our idea and says she's going to go home, well, that was our idea, sweetie. Then we start getting screamed at on the internet. We don't even know what we did wrong. As so much was happening, I couldn't keep up.
And that actually is somewhat Candace's idea, the whole go home, because nobody asked for Erika Kirk to be the CEO of Turning Point USA. But apparently Charlie Kirk did say that if anything were to happen to him, make sure that Erika Kirk takes the reins of my corporation. Apparently we have voice audio of that they sent TPUSA to Candace, but we don't have video of that information. And when Candace said, can you please send me the video of that, TPUSA just didn't respond. Remember, it's easy to make AI videos nowadays. So to use his voice and make it to where he's saying something, very easy to do. And the fact that they did not want to provide the video footage of it, very fishy. And then for people to come to Candace that were there saying Charlie never said that, like, TPUSA just getting caught in lies after lies after lies, which is why you guys are extremely suspicious.
It was just like a black outrage on X of people screaming at us about Erika, right? Graham Allen, of course, resident psycho. He wrote, you can hear Erika Kirk say, I just want to go home. Pray for her. Pray for her children. How much horror should one woman have to be exposed to? Absolutely horrific. Like, who exposed her to this dinner? Then we had Michaela Peterson, who has been filling in for her father. She writes, I don't want to share the video of Erika Kirk last night, but that is what PTSD looks like. Heartbreaking, the mockery it triggered.
Shut the fuck up. That's what PTSD looks like? Are you kidding me? Now you're disrespecting our veterans by putting Erika in that same position? People that actually seen their friends getting blown up to pieces right in front of their faces, getting shot right in front of their faces, and you're comparing Erika Kirk to that because she went to a dinner and says she just wants to go home? Are you kidding me? The dick riding is tremendously insane. This is awful, okay? Not Erika Kirk wanting to go home, but people saying that this is what PTSD looks like is disrespectful, honestly, in my opinion.
Just strengthens my faith in God. There are times when seeing the good in the world is more difficult, but you can always see the evil. Then we had Ian Miles Chong. We still don't know what he's doing involved at all in American politics. He writes, all the endless conspiracy theorizing and attacks on Erika Kirk by Candace Owens led to this. It didn't have to be like this.
How?
Erika does not deserve this. Like, what? What did I do? I told her to do the opposite of that. I never once said anything about her being inside of sheer curtains.
And what's disgusting is that you have a lot of people attacking Candace Owens, obviously, for Erika Kirk. But if TPUSA just spoke the truth from the very start, none of this would have happened. It's not even insinuating that they had anything to do with Charlie Kirk's assassination. It's just the sheer lies upon lies. If you guys just spoke honestly, none of this would be happening. And unfortunately for you guys, TPUSA, you have Candace Owens down your throats because you guys just keep on spewing these false narratives. And now we all want to get to the bottom of this. And also when it comes to these tweets of people saying, oh my God, I feel so bad for Erika Kirk, pray for her. I'm sick of that BS because you have people like Brandon Tatum doing the same exact thing where he's tweeting, how can somebody live like this? How can somebody do this to her? Please pray for Erika Kirk. She don't need nobody's prayers, man. She has all the money in the world. I said it before. She made $250 million that same week Charlie Kirk was assassinated for that major event they made in his name. She doesn't need anybody's prayers. The people in the Middle East, Gaza, Palestinians, they need your prayers. Matter of fact, they need more than just prayers. Erika Kirk don't need nothing.
Then this person, Bible in Context, wrote, shots fired at the White House Correspondents' Center at President Trump and the First Lady were rushed off stage. This is what happens when propaganda and lies are spread online by people like Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson. Why do they want Trump dead? Okay. Again, like I said, very confusing because I specifically remember us telling Erika almost repeatedly to not be the CEO and to go home. Go home, be with your kids.
Take your
and
money.
The people who were doing the yelling at us were saying the opposite. They were saying, let her stay in the public eye, let her be the CEO, let her fulfill Charlie's role. So it was like just like upside down world.
Let's be honest. Let's say this real quick too. Nobody can fill the role of Charlie Kirk, okay? His brain was on another level. He was just different. He was on the spot, okay? He didn't need a teleprompt to show him what he had to say. Erika Kirk does. Erika Kirk does not have the mind that Charlie Kirk has, so nobody can or will fill the spot of Charlie Kirk. You just can't do it. He was just a different person.
For a second, and making matters more confusing was the lecture that we then eventually had to endure from Erika herself, like her choice of outfit. There were even some portions of the speech that didn't exactly land, like this portion about the wine bottles.
It was time to take our seats, and we went into the big ballroom where the dinner was. And one of the first things I noticed when I walked into that room was quite literally the proximity of the opposing outlets to one another. So you have one table here that's Politico, and another table here that's Fox, and another table here that's WAPO, and you're all crammed together, elbow to elbow. And to make the night even more of a spectacle, every single 10-person table had 10 bottles of wine.
Okay, so who you criticizing?
I was perplexed. Like, what exactly was up with the wine bottle shot out there? Well, even more of a spectacle. There were 10 bottles of wine on every table, on the cramped table. What did the wine bottles do wrong? What did we do wrong? Is anybody going to bother to tell us why she was in that curtain taking a bridal shot? It all felt unfair. I felt like Matilda Wormwood. You know her, Matilda Wormwood. She was my favorite.
Getting blamed
Her
for
parents
everything.
were awful to her, and they always yelled at her for no reason, and that is how I felt. Like I was being yelled at for no reason. Anyway, I don't like being put into timeout for something that I didn't do. Nobody puts baby in the corner without a valid reason. So I wanted to investigate it. The timing was weird. The shot was weird of her walking out. The footage, the instantaneous virility of the video was weird. It didn't feel real. So we put out that 10K bounty. We just wanted proof of who recorded it. And lo and behold, we got a couple of Very interesting direct tips. People keen to collect the 10K. And here's what we learned. And I'm going to say, allegedly here, I have a sense that this first person is telling the truth for a few reasons. One, this person works in politics. Two, this person reached out almost instantly following our show with a very specific story with very specific names, and they offered to sign a sworn affidavit. Three, this person gave us the name of who recorded the video. And it is a person who appears to have done some work with Turning Point USA in the past. So those are the pros. Now, on the con side, this person works in politics, right?
That is true. All politicians lie. So that is true. But to say that the person recording the video did work with TPUSA, especially if they were doing film with TPUSA, that makes it even more obvious that it was staged, because how are you just going to place yourself in a specific location, have the phone ready like this, phone is ready, and then you're just waiting for her to pass by, and then she passes by and then says her most famous line that she's ever said, "I just want to go home." How does that happen just randomly? And the fact that she says that person did work with TPUSA in the past, maybe currently as well. Come on, TPUSA, you guys got some answering to do.
Not exactly someone I would describe as a fan of mine. So there is a chance he or she is therefore making it up to embarrass me. But at the moment that you are transacting, the moment that you're taking money, it's not a gotcha, it's a crime, right? You can't say, I was just kidding and I got 10K from you, but you never rule it out. All things are possible, and this is why we vet our tips very seriously. Anyway, here's what we were told. Allegedly, following the shooting, a political operative whose name we are going to withhold at this moment until we can confirm it beyond a shadow of a doubt, and we think we will be able to do that imminently. Apparently, this freelancing operative was positioned in advance with the specific instruction to take that exact video at that exact place at that exact time. The operative was allegedly in communication.
This is going to ruin Erika Kirk. If this happens to be true, this is going to ruin Erika Kirk. Like I said earlier, that's kind of weird that you would place yourself right there with the phone in that exact moment as she's passing by. But for Candace Owens to say this person was instructed to stand there and get ready for this moment. Oh my God, this is bad.
With digital media teams, and the entire moment was stage captured and then intentionally shared amongst those digital media teams and their operatives, whereupon it was made to go viral. Now,
wow,
that is, of course, devastating if it is true. There's another person who has a video and has sent evidence. It's a still of the video. I believe that is factually a still of the video. We checked that. That's not AI. It is definitively an angle that other people have not seen. But they want me to pay a partial portion before they send the full 30-second video. So that's a gamble. I would say
money, pay for it.
It's a gamble.
We want to see it.
But it might be one that I'm willing to take. I might be out a couple of $1,000s. But...
And to be honest, a couple $1,000s is nothing to Candace. I mean, you look at the views she's pulling per month just on YouTube alone. She's around maybe 40 million, maybe more than that, 50 million, maybe more. So she's getting an easy 300 to 700,000 a month. So a couple thousand ain't nothing to Candace. So please give us that video because we want the exposure to happen.
Or would be a video of everything to confirm things. All of this to say, we are going to get our answer. And my every instinct is that the video was staged. I didn't buy that Sarah Seidner of CNN, who initially put the video online, recorded it. She stopped short of saying that she recorded it. She said she was there around when Erika walked out, but I felt that she likely had that video sent to her and then she put it online. So
wow.
I will ask this question now in advance before I am turned into public enemy number one. I already am public enemy number one. Well, maybe it's Tucker Carlson. If we are able to confirm this in the coming days, that this entire shot was staged, and I have a suspicion, I have a hunch, what will they say next? How hard are we going to get gaslit? What could they say? Well, they could say, she didn't know. It was unbeknownst to her. Maybe this was like fast PR. Maybe it was Andrew Colvett. Maybe Andrew Colvett was texting someone and said, okay, oh, you gotta go get a shot. Erika's about to walk out over here, whatever. And Erika really had no idea. Someone did it without her knowledge or did it.
Even if Erika didn't have knowledge of this video, somebody did, which would point towards TPUSA, which would also bring forth more lies that's coming from their party, which we need answers to. So Erika Kirk line, TPUSA line, you guys are together, you guys are one. So you're both lying and we need answers to all the lies.
Without her consent, someone sold her grief. How terrible would that be? Even though we know we had merch sales and hat sales, felt like that was kind of the whole point of this, selling grief. I just want to know, how far are they realistically going to take it? I look at this situation, I look at everything that's happening, and I don't think any of us doubt. I think we're starting to see what's happening. We are living in a world of make-believe.
Yeah.
Everything about that White House correspondence shooting made very little sense.
All of it.
Least of all, the immediate reaction from the very same people, I should add, who were lecturing us about Erika for our apparent failure to keep her safe. They all got together and said the same thing. This is why Trump needs a ballroom.
We made a video on this one as well.
Look at the amount of accounts saying this. Just look across the board at the people
Look
who
at
are
Andrew
saying
Colvin at
this.
the top.
Randy Fine, right? Whatever he says needs to happen, the opposite thing needs to happen. He says, we'd better never again hear a peep from anyone complaining about a White House ballroom. Huh? The shooting made you think about a ballroom, Randy Fine, Andrew Colvett. This is why the president needs to build the White House ballroom?
And we spoke on this before too, which made it extremely seem staged. The fact that there's a shooting that just happened, so the president's life was at risk, and then he gets on stage or his little press event, and talks about this is why we need the ballroom. You know, we need the ballroom because it's not very safe here. As you can see, there's people running around. In fact, it's very dangerous. As you can see, this place is not a very safe place to be at. You say it's not a very safe place to be at, but yet you guys hosted the event there. If you knew that this place was unsafe, then why even host the event there? Because you guys knew that this would happen, so you could push your propaganda about having a ballroom in the White House that, by the way, they lie and say that it's going to come out of their billionaire pockets, all their friends' pockets, $400-500 million. But then you have Senator Graham speaking about taxpayer dollars being funded for this ballroom. So who's lying? And not to mention, after the whole shooting happened, you had people like Pete Hegseth, you had Caroline, all these people laughing and smiling as if they were having a great old time, as well as Vice President himself, all just smiling and laughing like they're having such a great time after this heinous and, oh my God, devastating, I just want to go home event just happened. What's so funny? This is what makes it seem like a whole joke, and I'm glad Candace Owens is about to get to the bottom of this and expose the lies when it comes to this whole Erika Kirk video, because it does seem extremely fishy on top of everything else that happened during that night. You guys let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you think that Candace Owens does have the evidence and she's about to expose the lies that we've been being told since Charlie Kirk's assassination? Or do you think Candace is lying, she doesn't have any evidence, and there's no proof at all? You guys let me know. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out this video right here and let me know what you think about that topic as well. That's all I got for you guys on this one, and I will catch you guys on the next one.